Hey, 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 welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're continuing Eternal Ring on the PlayStation 2. I've got a cannon here, I've got a whole cannon. Inside the cannon, I fit tiny miniature versions of myself, each one infused with a bit of my soul. That's right, every single little tiny me inside this little tiny cannon has part of my soul in it. Let me set off this cannon real quick. I really thought they would... I thought they would just, like, fly out. Spread across the world, but they just... They're all dead. They're all the tiny me's. They're all dead. Oh, curse this imagination of mine. Curse my whimsy. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're continuing Eternal Ring on the PlayStation 2. Eternal Ring on the PlayStation 2. How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing okay. You know what? I hope things are going well for you out there in the world. I hope you're like super cool today. I hope things are super cool for you. I hope you're having a cool day. I hope you're wearing some sunglasses. Hope you're talking to people like, hey there, doing those little finger pointies, two fingers. Hey. Hope that's how your day is going. Hey, baby. I have an English breakfast tea. Nice. Yeah, I got me a green tea, jasmine. A jury summons in the mail today. Remember, if you get selected, you can go any way you want. Even if they're guilty, you can be like, not guilty. You could just be like, no. Not guilty. Well, let him go. Fun little demo mode. Alright, let's just get started. Let's continue our game. Running low on the magics. Oh no. I transported myself to Ring World, where they make the rings. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. It's with my ear doctor to figure out why I'm losing my hearing. It's very alarming. I'll be honest, I've been a little bit worried about it. It's usually not something that happens on a regular basis to me. So, let's see what the doctor says. See if the doctor's like, oh, that... Of course, you've got ear donk. Let me just whack you a few times. You'll be ready to go. No more ear donk after the whacking. I guess we'll I guess we're done with this area for now. Gotta get blood work done tomorrow. I hope your blood work goes okay. They're gonna take your blood. Well, I'm out of magic crystals now. I don't remember where I need to go, but I need to go somewhere and I need to use... I need to go through here. I need to use a light or dark spell. My face, pardon me. My face, sometimes conk out when they take it. Not from fear of blood or needles, just pass out, don't know why. I've had that problem before too, and I once had a nurse recommend drinking a ton of water beforehand. And I don't know if this is one of those things that's like just entirely placebo, but for whatever reason, doing that, drinking a bunch of water beforehand has helped me every single time I've had blood taken since. I always make sure to drink a ton of water, just a massive amount of water. Yeah, I drink like a bottle of water. It's not like a ton of water. And, you know, I mean, for all I know, you're already doing that, but it's helped. I think it's a blood pressure thing. Could be. Hydration sustains the blood pressure through the drop in response to the trauma. Makes sense. Because yeah, I would always get like super like fuzzy, like, you know, you'd have your vision start to go and everything starts to fade out. But yeah, drinking a bunch of water seems to help. Oh yeah, before I forget, I mentioned yesterday or the day before, my mom has ended up in a bit of a crisis. Her and her husband Butch, I don't think that's the right way, have lived in the same place in Tennessee for the last 9 years. They had expected to live there for many years to come. But a couple of days ago, their landlord informed them that they're getting kicked out in a month. Not for anything they've done. The landlord's just wanting to take the place and set up someone else in it, a family member. And so my mom and her husband and their 2 cats are being kicked out. My mother is 68 years old and disabled. She's got some pretty bad spine issues, and her knee's been messed up since a botched knee surgery. Number of other things, but also her husband Butch, literally like less than a month ago, got a prostate cancer diagnosis. And is supposed to be taking it easy. But no, they've just been kicked out. So I've just set up a GoFundMe to try to raise some money to help them move, because they do not have the funds to hire movers and people to help them pack. And on top of all this, they're on a fixed income, and the cost of living has increased tremendously since over the last however many years. I kind of suspect that so I have no evidence for this. I do suspect that one of the reasons they're being kicked out is because their rent is much lower than the people could be getting for the property, because the area they live in, like, over the last 10 years has started to get like developer interest. So they're being forced to move very quickly, which is something that they physically cannot do. And every place that they can possibly move into is significantly more expensive. So I've set up a GoFundMe. I'm going to go ahead and post the link in chat. I'll be putting a video up tomorrow. Gonna try to raise money for moving costs, as well as possibly temporary housing and storage while they look for a more permanent place, and some extra to help cover at least initially, the huge increase in cost of living for wherever they're gonna have to move to. Can't fight that. Unfortunately, no. I've gone over their lease. I've gone over the Tennessee tenants' rights and stuff, and I do not believe that they have legal options. They did consult a lawyer that they know, who essentially told them the same thing. There's yeah, just not a lot. Not a lot of options they have. Just donated 5. Good luck, Jason. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know things are kind of tight for everyone right now, but I care deeply about my mother, and her husband's one of the sweetest people in the world, and their 2 cats, beautiful, wonderful cats. Where am I going? What am I doing? I actually don't know where I need to go. I just need to look at a guide. Eternal Ring full playthrough. We're gonna find keys, backtracking. Okay. Let's see where they backtrack to. Oh, they go into the cave area. Okay. So I was right going into that cave. I just didn't know it. Oh, I know where we're going now. Mostly. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I've got it. Did it donate? Hope they find someplace. Thank you. Yeah, me and my brother are doing what we can to research options and stuff. It's been very stressful for them both. if I don't know. They haven't had an easy time of it lately. It's just like if I can, awful situation to be in. It is. Appreciate it. Sent 10 euros. Sending more every time. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I felt kind of, I don't know, like slightly helpless in this situation. Because like the last time Mom needed to move in an emergency, it was to somewhere in Florida. So like me and Scuffy were able to basically do all of the heavy lifting and work and stuff that needed to be done, but they're in another state now. And there's just so much that has to be done to get them to another place. And Mom is just like, wait, she was at a rough place like 9 years ago, or 10 years ago. But physically just way worse now. All my bills are squeezing me for more money this month. Still threw in $10. I really appreciate it, Adam. Thank you so much. Sorry about your bills. I wish you good fortune. And a nice hat if you wear them. Donated 50, wishing you and your family the best. Thank you so much. I don't know you or your family, but I wish you the best as well. There we go. What the heck? Donated 15. Long-time viewer of the Valley. Hope it helps. Thank you so much. It absolutely does. Is this where I need to be? I don't actually know. Yes. Build them a new house myself. Just Robert shows up with an axe, a plaid shirt. Social services and emergency benefits, getting an eviction notice, and receiving benefits like disability will qualify for more assistance programs. I'll look into that. They haven't got, so they got a notice as stipulated through their lease that it would not be renewed. So they haven't gotten an eviction notice, just a notice that they have to leave, which is two different things. If they can't get out in time, then I'm sure they will get an eviction notice, but... Donated $20, hope the moves goes as smoothly as easily as possible. Also hope they can find trustworthy movers and or trustworthy moving company. Yeah, I hope so as well. They live kind of in the middle of nowhere. So, like, here we go. This is funny. The options are more limited. We've been looking into a number of different possibilities, all of them kind of expensive. KJ's on it, thank you for the $5. Since today was St. Patrick's Day, decided to watch an Irish modern classic, Sing Street. If you haven't seen that movie, definitely check it out. Sing Street. I have not seen it, I will check it out, thank you. Just 2x4s, hammer and nails, that's all you need. It's all you need. Alright, let's go on this little warp pad here and see where we end up. Donated. Thank you so much, Naturalist Mine. I appreciate it. I have been, oh my god, extremely worried about my mother. And I haven't been for a while because, like, I don't know, my mother's had some rough turns in her life, but, you know, she found Butch, and Butch genuinely one of the sweetest people I've ever met. He's just such a good dude. Butch is wonderful, and I genuinely just haven't worried about my mother since they got married. This is like the first time that there's been a dire situation with her in years. How's Chris these days? Chris doing good. Works at NASA. He flies the spaceships. No, they don't let him fly in the spaceships, but yeah. He works in procurement. So he buys the spaceships in a roundabout way. When they're like, hey, we need some tubes. Chris is like, I got you. And he goes to tubes.com. Don't check out that website. Who knows what it could be. He goes to tubes.com and he's like, order some tubes for the government. The person answers the phone from tubes.com because Chris called the person, of course. They're like, yeah, we got tubes. How many tubes do you need? And Chris is like, we need 1,000 tubes. And the person on the phone is like, all right, each tube is 50 cents. And then Chris is like, that sounds great. And then the person on the phone is like, wait a minute, you say you're from the government? Each tube is $5,000. Brother's a Fed? My brother. Josh? No. My brother's an engineer. Talking about my cousin Chris, who works at the NASA. Works at the space agency. Oh my God. Can't even tell if it's hitting. The heck? Oh my God, I got one-shotted. What the heck? Alright, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's try it again. This whole for assets again. Also, extremely funny to call someone working at NASA a Fed. You work at the post office? That makes you a Fed. You work. You work at that office that manages SNAP benefits? You son of a gun, Fed. GoFundMe page, which of the two cats is the one with the grumpy face? That's Rocky Top. Sorry to hear there's an evil landlord. So sad for her to go through. Yeah. I mean, there's not a whole lot of non-evil landlords. I know they're out there. I've heard of them. I've never met one myself. Especially as like housing gets more and more desperate for people, it becomes more and more of a messed up way to make money. My mom's a disabled veteran. Someone called her a Fed once. The thing that's the most, like, kind of upsetting about the landlord situation is these particular landlords. They did used to be friends of my mother's. When my mother was wanting to move back to that area, she was escaping, like, a pretty abusive marriage. The guy she escaped was, how do I describe it? During their divorce proceedings, she wanted literally nothing from this guy. She wasn't asking for any money. She wasn't asking for any of the possessions. She just wanted a divorce. His divorce lawyer was like, and first of all, she didn't have any assets. She didn't have any money. She didn't have, like, retirement income. She didn't have, like, retirement benefits. He had multiple jobs over the course of his years. He had worked at a racetrack. He had been in the United States Navy, which apparently he got removed from for reasons that ended up being kind of a problem later in their marriage. He apparently has some emotional regulation issues. And he also had been a school teacher, and so he had 3 retirement incomes. And she had none, and no assets, and when they were getting divorced, she wanted literally nothing from him. Nothing at all. And his divorce lawyer was like, this is the easiest case you've ever had. You should absolutely accept this and move on. And he was like, no, I want her to pay me, patrimony? I want her to pay me patrimony. And his lawyer didn't want to go along with this, and so he ended up representing himself in court, which did not go well for him. So he ended up representing himself in the divorce proceedings. He claimed that she was a witch who had a secret witch coven that was working with, I imagine, the agents of the devil or something to specifically undermine him. It was a messed up situation. But he did not end up winning his case. He sort of constantly angered the judge, who put him in contempt. Anyway, the whole situation was messed up, and like he had been extremely abusive. I genuinely believe that if my mom had not, if we had not been able to like get her out of the situation, like forcibly remove her from the situation, not against her will, but this guy was trouble. We had to swoop in there and secret her away. And I think that if that didn't happen, that she would have been killed. I think she just would have straight up died. So after she physically recovered, she wanted to move back to the area, and she had a friend who had just purchased a number of cottages, a number of these like small cabins. We're talking like pretty small cabins. I think it's like 900 square feet. Oh my god. Oh. And offered one to rent as a like permanent place to live in back where she wanted to live in Tennessee. So it was a great option because it meant she got to move back to where she wanted to live. Over the last 9 years, though, these friends who were renting this place turns out to not being particularly good landlords. So stuff would happen like the oven would break because they got a very cheap oven. And, you know, they were supposed to replace the oven, but they just never did. So mom ended up needing to buy a new oven for the place, which she did because A, she lives there, and B, she thought that she would be living there for, you know, essentially permanently. So she didn't mind. Well, she minded. But she went along with buying a appliance for the place that she was renting at because the landlords just didn't replace it. And stuff like that kept happening. And it eventually culminated in them just kicking them out with almost no notice. Talking about Venus and this whole other guy. Oh, this is a whole other guy. My mom's been married a few times. You know, I have a lot of love for my father. He was not a particularly good
husband or dad. But he was not abusive. He just kind of left. But everyone else she was married to were not particularly good. Except for this current guy. This current guy is best of the lot. I gotta figure out how to get past these goofs. The orbs are no problem, but those son of a gun like werewolves or whatever one-shot me. No good. Oh, God. I assume I could kill them if I hit them enough, but... I'm certainly taking a lot of hits. I feel like this was a boss, right? I seem to remember, like, fighting this as a boss early on in the game. Maybe there's only one of them in here. Maybe this is not like a main enemy. Maybe this is a boss. Alright. We did it. That was enough mana that I shouldn't fight those. I think it's a fool's errand. Somewhere. So many goofs. Jalen, thank you for the $5. 4-month urology issue. Urologist confused. Went to ER recently. I think it's CPPS. Neurological plus stress related, so cure is ignore it plus optimism. Yeah, I've got a number of issues that are stress related that finding the ability to simply not worry about it has been challenging. Yeah, good luck. Oh my god. Jesus. Birthday machine. My name is pronounced in the French style. Wait 1 second. French style. Gerald. Is that it? Gerald? Down the pronunciation of my little... Got it in one? Alright. I'm gonna write it down in my little pronunciation guide, so I continue to get it right in the future. Gerald. Happy birthday. I imagine I have to get past this monster. So, oh my god. Nope. God. What? How many tornadoes should I use today? Let me try, Vortex. That's an even more powerful. Well, it kind of seems to suck. I don't know. Let me just try these, Here's my last dragon egg. I don't think I'm doing anything. Oh my god. I technically won. I've used up all of my resources. Oh my god, there's nothing here. I didn't even need to do anything. I didn't even need to do this. Alright. We will return to this in just a moment. We've got a birthday to celebrate. We got one birthday to celebrate. All right. It is Gerald's birthday. Happy birthday, Gerald. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Gerald. Okay. Calculating data. Here we go. Data has been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? It could be one of an assortment of numbers. 52,611. How about your letter? Oh. I don't know what I think about this one. No opinion. How's the weather? Ah! Could be good, could be bad. That might be an evil tree. How's the egg situation looking? All right. Got a cake recipe. Birthday machine is calculated. The perfect cake just for you. Here is your cake. Ingredients. 5 kilograms white rice. 14 tablespoons raspberry bakery emulsion. Raspberry bakery emulsion. 14 tablespoons worth. All right. 33 jackfruits. 5 lucky coins. All right, how does this turn into a cake? Directions. Mix ingredients with large spoon. Spend 180 seconds pondering the implications of the love you once had for a world long forgotten. It's good. Birthday machine has looked at the stars. Determined your friend constellations, the confused fox. Enemy star, Upsilon Pandora, number 7325. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. Let's look at the charts. No. Gather round, everyone. It's time to sing. But to whom? Gerald, of course. Join me if you can. Yip yip birthday for Gerald. Let us fling things for Gerald. The soft laughter we hear. Find shells for our Gerald. Let us find a new Gerald. Share the wealth with our Gerald. We must find the Orbis. Wait, what was that it? Afraid so. Finally, we have one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Gerald. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art. Heck yeah. Radical. Yeah. Happy birthday, Gerald. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. Boo, 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 boo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. To you. I think I might need to reload. I think I shouldn't be fighting these things. I think I'm wasting my resources. Yeah, there's more of them. Level 1, yeah, I bet. I'm just not getting any more magic stones or anything, so it's like I'm using up my magic resources. I'm getting nothing. Oh my god, another another dig dang wolf. God. Yeah, this might be a just sort of run through area. Oh, God. No idea how many resources I would need to really make this area manageable. I feel like it's a lot. And I have a little. Labyrinth. It sure is. Where I came in. Well, let's see if this is the entrance or the exit. I think this is the entrance. I think that's just where we started. Yeah, so I should probably just reload. Should probably reload. My strategy should just be run through. Just run through as much as I can. What the heck? Got a guide up, someone who played through this. And I'm gonna follow along with their path. So I think they just kind of go through. Alright, following along with the video. I missed where the video was going. 1 second. Okay. Still. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Oh God, I think there's a bunch more of these. I think there's a whole lot of these areas. Oh Jesus. See what there is up ahead for me. Yeah, I seem to need to fight some enemies up ahead. invisible rat. Silenced. Well, I gotta wait for the silencing to wear off, I guess. I think the person attacked those... I think the player I was watching attacked those creatures because they dropped something good, but mine did not appear to. I don't see anything. I don't think they dropped anything. Dang it. Oh. Okay, I gotta create Wi-Fi. Make the caster's body active to constantly heal HP. Alright. Sure I know. I'm actually going here. This is not it. I'll get it eventually. Ow. Maybe not. I actually lost track of where I was supposed to go, unfortunately. I've lost track. Guides of some sort. No, they're not guides. They all have like a predictable movement pattern, which is move away from you and then fire a projectile. JBYMES. J. Oh no. Jay Burns, thank you for the $25. If at all possible, use these dollars to help fund an upgrade for Birthday Machine that would allow it to bless us with eggs again. Birthday Machine is working as intended. It can give eggs out. Nothing wrong with Birthday Machine. The eggs can come. Eggs are possible. Yeah, thank you for the $25. I don't think there's a Birthday Machine egg research department, but if there ever is, that'll be the first $25. trying to find my way around here. What a hassle. Oh, you know what? I think is this something? Dang, I don't know. I guess not. Oh, wait. Alright, now we got it. Now we're in the snow zone. Welcome to the snow zone. This is fine. Oh, actually, no, this is fine. Oh, I think we went the wrong way. Well, let's do all of that all over again. Oh, God. How many of these are there? What am I even supposed to do in this place? I think in this area, as far as I can tell, we're looking for particular items. So, like, there's certain enemies that have items that we need, and we need all of the items to complete the game. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another beverage. I'm back. Here's the main thing that I am unsure about in terms of what I should be doing. Usually in games like this, when I encounter an area like this, it's very difficult. One thing that you can do is grind. Level up. Continue on. But here's the main problem. All of your attacks that are worth anything are magic attacks. This sword isn't really going to cut it. I need to use magic attacks. But magic attacks take MP, and I have so little MP refresh. I've got like no MP refresh. And the enemies that dropped items that give you MP are like way back in different sections of the game. So I'm really not sure what the strategy is supposed to be here. I genuinely have no idea. Because it's like, I can't grind. What do I do? I feel like an MP bottle right now. I wish I felt like an MP bottle, because then I could store up some nice, delicious MP. Frustrating. I feel like Kingsfield's games aren't this nasty, dude. Well, here, like, I actually think this game is, in many ways, significantly easier than most other, like, From Software games of the same sort. The only problem that I've had so far, like, genuinely the only, like, difficulty that I've had is, like, I can deal with the enemies who one-shot you. I can deal with the number of enemies, with the trickiness of the labyrinths, all of this stuff. I just don't actually know how to proceed in terms of resource management. I feel like I would have needed to have gotten to this point in the game before, and then realized the problem, and then gone back and played through the entire game again. With that in mind, so that when I went to the area that actually had the MP refresh drops, I could have farmed them. I might actually... Do I have a... Looking up like code breaker codes. Maybe I can enter a cheat code to give me the like more magic refresh items. Oh, you know what? There's an infinite MP code. I actually am not sure if there's anything else I can do besides like backtracking and grinding magic items. So yeah, maybe I'll just cheat. maybe I'll just cheat. Maybe I won't. Balthazar, give it the $2. You lack conviction. Oh, do I? I guess so. Oh, wait. I actually don't remember how to cheat on the PlayStation 2. I think I've got a modded console that I can load this stuff from. We'll give it a shot. You know what? We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. This will either work or it won't. Oh, this is definitely not going to work. Okay.
No.
Alright, this one. This might be the one. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I have no idea. Sheet settings. All right. Told it to select sheets, but I don't actually think it's going to do that. I think I just don't know how this works. No. I just don't know how this works. We'll try again. I might need to just give this up for this week and figure it out for next week. You launch Elf, why not? Said to press the circle button to go to the games list. Oh. Alright, let me reboot and do that then. Thank you for paying attention. Alright, I think it didn't load correctly this time. This was an emulator. It would be significantly significantly easier. All right, cheat settings on select game cheats. Oh. No, games list is, this is not for the cheats. Like, the circle button doesn't do anything here. That's a different thing. Well, I saved the settings, so it's possible something else will happen here, but it's also possible it'll just load the game again. Yeah. Alright. Do not know how to get this to work, so I'll figure this out on my own time. In the meantime, I'll just continue running around in the labyrinth. To load the game through OPL, to use cheats through OPL. How do you load a game through OPL? A free McBoot memory card. Well, I got those. Can't load from discs. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to enter a cheat code. I'm not actually sure. I got the modded stuff so that I could, play different region games and stuff. But I've never actually tried using it for cheating. Replay for PS2. Yeah, I think the only reason I don't have one of those is because of the expense. I think those things are just very pricey. But yeah, next week, I'm trying to figure out something else. Because I would like to finish this game. Although, at the moment, I don't really know how. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure there's a way forward. Some type. I'm sure there's more optimal rings I can have. Material arrow sucks. This area is just like full of enemies that I don't actually want to fight. Just chock full of things that I don't want to be fighting. Like this son of a gun. Look at this thing. Look at this son of a bun. What are you even doing? I never realized that it got its claws stuck in the ground when it jumped. That's pretty funny. Stuff we do for rings. You ever had a ring, Robert? Ever worn a ring? There was a oh my god, wow. There was a period of time in which I was wearing a ring, but not anymore. You got me. I wonder if there's anything in this cave that drops the resources I need. I don't think so. These are heals, which is good. So, that's all I meant to do. I pushed the wrong button, sorry. No. I didn't need a ring to remind me of abstinence. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo boop 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 boop. Well, I guess that'll be it for tonight. I will attempt to continue this next week. I'll see if there's any way for me to cheat. Would love to cheat at this point. If not, I'll see if there's some strategy I can employ to actually complete this game normally. Thank you so much to everyone who donated to the GoFundMe. I'll be putting up a video about that tomorrow. It's just a short video, basically says everything that's on the page. I will, of course, keep you all up to date on their move. Hey. Post the GoFundMe. Yeah, it should be the pinned comment here. I don't know if does that still show up? Yeah, that'll be it. Be back next week. And also tomorrow. And every other day. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Going to the ear doctor tomorrow, getting my ear looked at again. Keep losing my hearing. Very unsettling. Gotta get this worked out. Be back tomorrow, continuing Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. Super Mario 64 on the N64. Hope to see you there for that. Thank you for streaming, Jason. Sorry things are bad. Things are bad for everyone. As we are taught by French philosopher Albert Camus, to exist is to suffer. El Zilcho, thank you for the 249 euros. As it's Paddy's Day, could you play Rattle and Bog? Does anyone have a good version of Rattlin' Bog? What are the lyrics? Ho ho, the Rattlin' Bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the Rattlin' Bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in the bog there was a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole. Hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh. I feel like I'm maybe doing a crime to the Irish singing it this way. Oh ho, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in the hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree. Tree in the hole, hole in the bog, bog down in the valley, oh. Sent my donation from Melissa and I. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. My mom appreciates it as well. Jason, you okay? No, absolutely not. I've only heard a couple of versions of this song, so I only have a rare, a vague grasp in my head of how it's supposed to be sung. Ho ho, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, yo. Rare bog, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, yo. Well, in the bog there was a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole. Hole in the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Rare bog, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, yo. Well, in the hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree. Tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho ho, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, yo. Ho ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. On the tree there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, branch in the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho ho, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, yo. Rare bog, the rattling bog, bog down in the valley, yo. On the branch there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb. Limb in the branch, the tweer, the hoy, the bog down in the valley, yo. It's baby song now. Ho ho, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Where bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Well, on the whim there was a nest, a whale nest, a rattling nest. Nest in the whim, the wedge, the tweer, the hoy, the bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. Where bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, yo. In the nest there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird. Bird in the nest, the whim, the branch, the tweer, the hole, the bog down in the valley, yo. and so on and so forth. It goes on for a while. You just keep adding stuff to it. How's Elcho? Thank you for that. 349 euros. Thumbs up. Appreciate it. Ho ho, the way you bog down in the valley, yo. Well, the wet wind bog down in the valley, yo. On the tick there was a wash, wash, the tick, the louse, the hare, the worm, the feather, the bird, the egg, the bird, the nest, the nest, the whim, the branch, the tree, the hole, the bog down in the valley, yo. Ho ho, the wet wind bog. It's the bog down in the valley, yo. Rambling bog count as a Shaggy Dog joke. I think it kind of does. It's a Shaggy Dog song. Babon stuff. Thank you for the $20. Already donated, but this is for the fantastic song. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Babon stuff. It's a fun song. It's a good song for, like, you know, a bunch of people to join in on. Well, that'll be it for today. I'm gonna go, I don't know what the heck I'm doing tonight. I guess I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna eat a thing, and then, go to bed. I got my doctor's appointment tomorrow. Got all sorts of stuff. Haven't been eating well. Just haven't been hungry. Just been anxious. So when I get anxious, I get less hungry. I've eaten barely anything today. I gotta go eat some stuff. What I need to order some soup tomorrow. I need to order that soup from that cult. I know I'll eat that. I'll eat that soup. I'll get that cult soup tomorrow. All right. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.